Okay, so this is a very quick question. I mean, quick case. This patient uh, comes in with, I forget what they came in with, but here's the finding. So what do you think?
Oh, well, there's signal dropout. Liver's abnormal. And it's and then there's this like striation pattern. I think that's just an artifact, right?
Right. So this is
Um,
from breathing. He's
yeah.
he's acutely sick. But well, what?
There's like, yeah, go
Check
ahead.
this out.
Oh,
Check
the
this
left
out.
lobe
What?
is like really like hypertrophic.
Right.
Um,
So we're
and
looking at in and out of phase images, right?
yeah, yeah.
What do we see around the vessels?
There's an India ink artifact, so there's macroscopic fat, um,
Who-
or maybe
Where?
not. What? Where is it? It's tubular and is following a vessel. Wait, so
Yeah.
that's so behind that
Let's
is the
see.
IVC, so that's the portal vein.
Here's. Let's
Portal.
just focus on this, right?
Okay,
So you right. So you can see the in the ink artifact at the
okay.
interface of.
Like usually fat and water.
Right. So yes. So the fat and water, but here we see it on the interface of vessel
Yes.
and the parenchyma. So it has to be one of these has to be fat, one of these has to be water, right? So
Okay.
the vessel has to be water, right? There's no way he has fat floating in his blood. So right? So this is the water, so which means his liver is so fatty
Yeah.
that as far as MR is concerned, it's gross
Yeah.
fat.
Oh, gross.
Like
What?
it's
I'm confused
well,
because there is
so
signal dropout in the background. There's background signal dropout,
right. So
right?
there's severe steatosis, but
Yeah,
the
yeah,
steatosis is so severe,
yeah.
right, that you have in the ink artifact
Huh.
at the interface of parenchyma and the blood vessels.
That's crazy.
And the reason is because it's such a severe steatosis that
Yeah,
as far as MR is concerned,
yeah,
it behaves like gross fat. Notice how you don't have much of the Indian artifact at the interface of liver
yeah.
and the fat because um, so I've seen this extent of steatosis maybe 4 or 5 times
Uh-huh.
here, and you also like notice that the liver is super bright on in phase because it's way brighter than it generally is. You can see
So is there
if
iron
we
or something? Sorry.
no, this is just this
Just
degree of fat. Look at this.
oh, gotcha.
Compare. This is in phase, right? In phase
Yeah,
is basically our T1 without fat suppression, and
yeah.
this is the pre-conscious T1. Look how much there's
Crazy.
signal loss, right?
Yeah, yeah,
In a normal patient, you really don't get a signal loss with, frequency selective fat saturation because that takes care of the gross fat.
yeah.
But because here there's so much fat, literally the machine thinks it's a fat. Like um, as far as MR is concerned, this liver
Yeah.
is just one big glob of fat.
It's crazy.
It is crazy, right? So
Oh, wow. How come there's like a perfusional um,
the,
variation
this
in the
I this was
enhancement?
a flip. So this is a Dixon
Okay.
series.
Okay.
So I think that the machine just totally miss when it was reconstructing the map.
Oh, gotcha,
See,
gotcha. Yeah, yeah.
it was flipping the water and fat images, and again, this has to do with the fact in this case the degree of fat deposition in liver is so severe that machine miscalculates what has to go where.
Wow.
Here's look how bright the liver is on
Yeah,
T2 without fat sat,
yeah.
and then when you apply the fat sat, you know, um, look how dark it
Wow.
becomes.
Yeah,
So anyway, so it's an unusual case.
yeah.
We generally don't see this degree of steatosis, but this was and patient had acute hepatitis from alcohol.
Oh,
He had acute
Nash.
no, this was alcohol. Patient presented with acute alcoholic hepatitis.
Binge.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay, so those are my cases because I'm going to skip the one that for SAR, right?